it's Billie Jo Jones.
Seems like April the last time I talked to you. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. We talked back in April that you had some big news, but before we get to that, what have you been up to otherwise?
Oh, my goodness gracious. It has just been a crazy several months, really. It's been going really good, but I've been working hard on, finishing up my album. I'm actually going back into the studio to get that finished up next week so that we can get my new album out this fall. So there's just been, so much going on, a lot of shows, a lot of, playing a lot of different places, a lot of new states even this year. And I'm just living the dream, loving it.
I've been following your career pretty closely. And, you got a new single out, Why You Gotta Be So Cowboy. Now, this says this is a dance remix. Tell me about that.
It is. So we put out a dance remix to a song that was on my first album that we released last year. So we put out a dance remix, digitally to, Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff, and actually got sent out to several, clubs and dance halls, all over the world to Why You Gotta Be So Cowboy. And I even had some super special friends here in East Texas made a dance video for it. So we're going to be putting that out shortly so everyone can learn, the line dance to the remix of Why You Gotta Be So Cowboy. So we love it. It's so much fun, and everyone so far is really loving it as well.
All right, line dancers, there it is. Watch for Why You Gotta Be So Cowboy. And I cranked that up. I heard from Scott, I guess, a couple of weeks ago, and I cranked that up from the link that he sent me, and then I found it on YouTube. I hadn't heard the original, but that is really a catchy thing. I mean, when my toes start tapping, then I can hear it playing in my head. I think, well, we're ready for this one. Wow.
That must be a good one then. I love it.
2025 is just a banner year for you, and now you are moving, making the move. I kind of suspect that, actually, we talked about this at the station quite a bit, about what you might be doing that might be your big announcement. And we all thought it was going to be something like one of the other shows, The Voice or American Idol or so on and so forth. But we were halfway right, I guess. I'm going to let you make the great announcement. I'm going to click my computer here so the camera will pick it up when we do this on YouTube. But I want you to make the big announcement. So here we go. Billie Jo Jones with her big announcement.
Yeah, y'all, I am so excited to finally be able to share my news that I have been, keeping this secret for several months now. But I am one of the 12 finalists on the brand new TV show that is produced by Taylor Sheridan. It's coming out this fall. It's called The Road. It'll be on CBS and Paramount Plus this fall. I don't have the exact date just yet, but y'all be watching your TVs. I know it's going to be on a Sunday evening, probably around 7 or 8 p.m., like Central Time. But I'll be one of the 12 finalists. You can follow me on the show. I am competing against 11 other artists. Everyone is absolutely phenomenal. And we get to go and open for Keith Urban. So we went and toured and opened for Keith Urban, and the crowd voted on, who got to go on to the next round. So y'all need to turn your TVs on and watch. It's going to be on CBS, Paramount Plus this fall, and it's called The Road, and I can't wait for everyone to follow along on my journey.
I don't know how much you're allowed to tell before the big reveal of the show, but do we get to vote when we get to see the show as it comes through, or has the winner already been chosen, and that's another big secret? Because I want to be on the inside here, me and everybody that's listening.
No, there won't be any live voting, but the winner, everything's already done and filmed. So we filmed all of this back in, February, March, and April. And so everything's pretty much done and over with. It's just now up to, America to kind of to see all of it, to see it all put together of, what we went through and touring and what life is like on the road, opening for Keith Urban and hanging out with Blake Shelton and Gretchen Wilson and, several other surprise guests. So I'm super excited for it.
I am excited myself now. And I've been blessed to meet more celebrities than pretty well anybody I know, including Billie Jo Jones. But, well, now I just found something else. I'm scrolling through the internet while I'm talking to you here, getting the information about The Road, and I see Gretchen Wilson in these pictures. This is the first I've heard of this.
Yes. So Gretchen was actually our tour manager for the show. So she went around with us and, helped us during sound check and gave us advice and, helped us after our performances. She was absolutely amazing. Loved getting to know her and to work with her.
Is he really as nice as they say? Keith Urban?
Oh, my God. He is, I'm telling you, he's the sweetest person I think I've ever met. And I have met a lot of country music artists, and he is by far one of the most genuine, down-to-earth, hard-working, knows how to put on an amazing show every time he steps on stage. And I know I can speak for all of the others that are on the show, with how much we learned, just from him and being around him and his spirit. He is just absolutely precious. So I
Yeah.
can't wait for people to see this.
Okay, well, the other question everybody's going to know, it was Blake on tour with you, and did you get any interaction with Blake?
Well, everyone have to just watch and see, but Blake was there quite a bit, and he's a good time, as everybody knows. He is just so funny and full of life, so we got to spend a little bit of time with him as well. So
That is excellent.
It was a lot of fun.
I can't wait. I'm really excited about this show. You got a new album coming out. I'm really excited about that as well. And I know you're proud of all of it, too.
Well, the dance mix, it was just a digital release that we did. It's not on the new album.
Oh.
We actually have way too many songs for this new album. We had to cut, quite a bit that'll go on the next album, which is a good problem to have.
It is.
But there are so many songs. I'm so proud of this album because my first album, I'd only written 2 of the 10 songs on my first album that I ever released. And on this album that we're putting out, I have written probably 12 of the 14 that are going to be on there. So I, really worked hard with writing and, always want to write better songs and release better music. And I think this is just my best work yet. And the title of the album is actually going to be called Turquoise and Silver, which is really cool, and I'm super excited for it, especially get these pictures out that we had done as well. So it's going to be something pretty special.
It sounds like it. I don't. I got a million questions. I know you can't give me the answers to, but the tour I've seen says that you're spending a lot of time in Texas. Are you booking other dates besides that aren't on the website yet, or am I in the dark totally? What's happening with that?
Well, I'm primarily in Texas right now, but we did do several shows outside of Texas. We've already been, over in Kentucky. We were in Nebraska. And we're still adding dates, and I still want to get out there, as much as I can. So if anyone, has places for us to play, we still have a few dates open for this year, but my calendar is booking up really fast. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. I have a few that I can't announce just yet because those are, they're not 100% confirmed. So I do have some holds on some shows that I haven't put out on my website yet. There's a couple of really big ones that I can't wait to announce. So y'all need to be watching for those. Those will be pretty cool.
The ink is not dry on the contract. And how much?
Nope, not yet.
I thought of another question about the road. You're getting the opportunity to open for Keith Urban. Is that for a tour or is that just one time? How is that all going to work?
I don't know if I can say that just yet, but
okay.
some of it is I'm still under where I can only give, just limited details to the show because they want it, to be a surprise and they want people to, stay engaged and want to know like what's happening. So there is a really cool grand prize for whoever the winner is. And then whenever we do the tour, I can't say where we went, but we did go to several different places. I probably can't even give out where the state that we were in, but we were in several different states too. So.
We know the people who saw the actual tour are probably under threat of mayhem if they release any of that to the folks that bought
100%.
tickets.
Anyone who attended those live shows that were in the live studio audience had to sign NDAs. So they definitely are locked under contract, and they even, they weren't allowed to video or record or anything. So they definitely did really well with keeping all of this under wraps for quite a while. Secrets
are just, they're so exciting. I'm thinking they're probably pretty excited about getting to work with you, but that's just me. I do this a lot, and I really, really enjoy talking to you, but I know you've got things to do, and I don't want to spend up too much of your time. I do want you to make sure that I haven't forgotten anything that you want to put in here.
No, I think we're good. I just, the road is coming out this fall, so y'all be sure to tune in on your TVs this fall. And then we're also dropping my next album this fall. And then I have lots and lots of shows and surprise dates going to be coming up. People need to go check out my website, BillieJoJones.com. It's BillieJo Jones.com. You can follow me on there to see where I'm playing next and, watch my videos. I've been trying to do a lot with social media, so I've been posting reels and videos of me doing silly stuff this summer with kiddos, too, all over everywhere. So
that's excellent.
They can go check it out.
Well, as always, I need to get my permission to use this on YouTube, and all the links to all your social media and anything you need, as it was in the previous two that I've done. This will be all on there, but I do need to make sure while I've got you here, since you're not in person, I got to get permission from you to make sure you use it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine.
Billie Jo Jones, we're looking forward to hearing a lot more from you, and I want to see you on the CBS show, The Road. I will have my TV alarm set, my phone alarm, and everything to make sure I don't miss it, and we will keep everybody posted here in West Kentucky, Northwest Tennessee, Southeast Missouri, and Southern Illinois.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. I appreciate it.
Billie Jo Jones, one of my favorite people of all time, and I just met her in April. Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.